and welcome to this week's Treasure Hunt, the programme in which two studio-bound contestants try to solve 5 clues to guide our skyrunner Annika Rice around a course and win themselves £1,000. Now, contrary to what many people believe, I do not know the course in advance. Certainly the contestants don't know it. The only person who does is Miss Wincy Willis.
Everyone says you know, and I assure them you don't.
Oh, thank you very much for that help. You're going to give us any other help today?
No, not really, apart from plotting the course around my map. No hints at all.
On past form, I didn't really expect it. Our 2 contestants are Alan Dumonceau and Elizabeth Taylor from Gloucestershire. Well, now the moment of truth has arrived. How do you feel about it?
Very nervous at the moment.
Not full of confidence?
Well, we hope it'll probably get better, I think.
What about you, Alan?
Well, slight sense of blind panic, but apart from that, I...
Don't let it worry you. What do you do,
Try not
actually, in
to.
Gloucestershire?
Well, I'm an antique Oriental rug dealer and restorer.
And what about you, Elizabeth?
I restore Oriental carpets, yes.
Do you?
Yes.
So, do you work for him?
Well, I'm actually self-employed, but it's
He gives you work.
He gives me work, yes.
Now, as you know, we can't see Annika here in the studio, but we should be able to talk to her. So, Annika, can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear. It's a fantastic line. And Kenneth, you must be in your element if Elizabeth and Alan can restore old antiques. Well, this will be
Thank you very much.
today.
Oh, that's
We'll
great.
do our best.
Well, we couldn't be in a better spot to really thoroughly enjoy it. If I say we're a mere 13 miles or so from the coast of Normandy and about 90 miles from Dorset, that's the coast of Dorset, you'll know we're somewhere probably in the English Channel. And in fact, that's where we are. We're on the island of Jersey. It's the largest of the Channel Isles. It's a beautiful place of rocky coves and sandy beaches and mild winters, long warm summers, low taxes. I mean, what more could you want? And if you look at your map, we're actually at Elizabeth Castle. That's on a little island in St Albans Bay, just off St Helier. Has anyone been to Jersey before?
No.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
I have, a long time ago. Elizabeth Castle, right?
Okay, while you find that and do all your bits and pieces, I'm just going to go and join the crew who are in the air. They've got to come down to the ground and pick me up now.
Right. I'm just going to ask Wincy a little bit more about the area.
Certainly, Kenneth. Well, actually, it's one of my most favourite places. Here's our start dot. It's so small that our dot nearly obscures the island. As Annika said, we're much closer to France than we are to Britain. About 100 miles, actually, from the Dorset coast and about 15 from the Cherbourg Peninsula. It's the largest of the Channel Islands, but it's still only 12 miles long and about 6 miles wide. And there's our start point down at the bottom. It's just off the St Helier, and it's the only real town down in the south of Jersey. But it's lovely.
Right. Well, before we actually get the clue, let's find out if Annika's ready. Annika, are you ready?
Find the helicopter.
Oh, it's good.
Hello, boys. Sorry. I've just found my way out. Now, let me introduce my Jersey crew to you. So if I just pull over here, then I can introduce you to a couple of woolly characters.
I'd better give you a clue as to what the treasure is that you're looking for today. It's a vintage sampler. Vintage
A
sampler.
vintage sample.
Graham, introduce Frank Weber, and of course Graham Berry. Frank, can you take that so we can see Graham Berry? There he is. Isn't he looking smart today? It's very impressive.
So are you.
And over there, Frank, can you manage that? Find Keith is in the helicopter, so we're ready to go.
Right, good.
Start the clock.
Let us start the clock and have the first clue then, shall we?
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
The first clue, not the Burrell collection, but Gerald's. Among the Fodies and Basilisks, Jambo's Jungle Jim provokes a faraway look. Not the Burrell collection, but Gerald's. Among the Fodies and Basilisks, Jambo's Jungle Jim provokes a faraway look.
Right, should we get in the helicopter?
Gerald's collection.
Gerald Durrell, it must be. He has a
Yes,
zoo.
that's right. It'll be Gerald Durrell Zoo. Oh, well, actually, that might be marked on the map.
Should we get in the helicopter?
Yes, oh, Annika, yes, please, get in the helicopter.
Right.
I think you should go up and hover. And just talk about the scenery while we try and
Find out where the
Right.
the Burrell...
We're looking for
Durrell
the
collection.
zoo. Right.
Right.
Well, we will hover over the castle,
What we're going to look for is
have a look at the
Gerald
boats.
Durrell's
Right.
Zoo, I think.
Well, I think...
Can you see any animals?
Oh, 157. I've
no,
got
I'm not
something
honestly
on.
sure. You have a look for that.
Something on Gerald Durrell, the zoological park, and the landscape gardens of Ogie Manor.
The Jersey Zoo. Oh, Jersey Wildlife Preserve.
I'm sure it must be something to do with that.
Yeah.
What are phodes and basilisks?
Yes, let's get the
Yes, I'm-
dictionary.
Find out where
I'll
this
get the
zoo is first. Find out where the zoo is.
That's what I'm...
Didn't they have, it's a conservation zoo,
There's
isn't it?
Old Grace Manor.
is, yeah.
Where the dickens is that?
This must be the main
There's-
port area.
As
The
I said,
sun is sparkling on the sea. Oh dear, Keith wants to know where we are.
I
Yes.
wonder where that is.
Annika?
Yes, hello.
When you get there, I don't think you'll have time, but there is a plaque on one of the cages there that's been there for about 10 years. I look after one of the animals there. I pay for its upkeep, one of the
say anywhere,
parrots.
anything
Oh,
in
right,
there.
I'll
say
go.
where it
I'm a
is.
life member of the trust.
Go and say hello. Now that on the hill there is Fort
Is that
Regis.
this
Graham?
manor?
Can you see
Les
up on the
Old
hill?
Grace Manor.
I think
Wherever
that's
that may be.
a sort of huge leisure
find out
centre.
where that
Yeah,
is.
manor houses.
It's been there since Napoleonic days. Right. Well, any idea?
We don't seem to be able to find the
We
zoo.
can't find where the zoo actually is, this Les Old Grace Zoo.
Well,
Les Old
we're
Grace-
just
We'll have to lay...
floating around very merrily in this lovely sunshine. I did remember seeing there's some,
garden.
yes, there's some zoological
That's it.
gardens.
The Manoir des Ogues.
No, next we go.
It's north, it's east of where you are.
Is that Rosal? Or
Yeah,
Rosal.
That's right.
Yeah, there we are.
It's nearly to the coast on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I've just seen that on near the
Now
main
find out
road
what
there.
phodes and
along
basilisks
Yes, I'm looking up
Phodes and
phodes.
basilisks.
Yes, just trying to find out phodes. and-
Jambo's Jungle Gym.
there's a
looking
university
at
there
photos.
too, I believe.
Jungle Gym provokes a faraway look.
Is Fodiant, do you think, the same as Fodes?
Here you are. Rodriguez Fode, look.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's a
kind of
bird.
a
So we're
bird.
obviously
It's a
got
kind
to
of
go
bird.
to the...
How are you
bird.
doing?
Can you go to the aviary?
Yes.
To the
Among
aviary.
the,
Oh, they are
among the
birds.
basilisks.
Well,
and
I
basilisks.
wonder if they're these famous pink pigeons.
So what
Sorry?
did that look like? You closed the book on them.
I
What was
read a case of some famous
It's a very
pink
decorative bird,
pigeons.
isn't it?
They were
Rodriguez
endangered
comes
species.
from the island of Rodriguez in the Indian Ocean.
We'll be
It's
there in
relatively
about a
common.
minute.
Sorry?
We'll be there in about a minute.
It's
So
About a minute.
It's got a yellow and orange head. Very
Yes.
pretty looking.
It's also in the area where the lizards and
And the lizards.
Oh, great.
as well.
Jambo's Jungle Gym provokes a faraway look.
Jambo's Jungle Gym. Would that be anything to do with
Jambo's...
Jersey or anything, do you think?
Well, I think it must be something to do with that, don't you think? It must have
Something to do with that, yeah.
We'll be there any minute now. I'm just trying to
Jambo.
locate it
have
from
a
the
look
air.
in the
But this is
index.
obviously
There's
the
an
area.
index.
Look at all those greenhouses, Graham. Sorry, I've just ruined your shot now.
Jambo's...
Let's have a look at that
You
one.
have a look at that.
I
Mum.
think
Average is
this must
35.
be the area ahead. I
Are
can
you
see
there?
some more sort of greenhouse, but they could be aviaries of some kind. They're right ahead of us now, Graham. Can you make that
There's
out?
nothing in that
Where are
one
you
either.
parking?
Where
are
are we
you
parking?
landing?
Well, they're very heavy on clamps here in Jersey, so I have to be very careful.
We've got the zoo.
Yes, on the zoo.
Is it in-
Jambo's
Now-
Jungle Gym.
So is it the main aviary?
What is that? What is that map in the middle
Now.
show?
Well, it shows where all the places
Can
are.
we just land, Keith, as soon as we can? I think this is it down here. There's some sort of umbrellas out, which would imply there's some sort of cafe. That must be the centre of it.
Jungle Gym. Now, these presumably are things that jump about in the trees, wouldn't you think? I mean, is it gorillas or is it
Jungle
monkeys or something like that?
Things that
Are
jump
there
about
some
in the
gorillas
trees.
anywhere?
Very technical.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Kenny.
Jambo's Jungle Gym
What?
provokes a
think
faraway
it-
look.
I think it sounded like you, things that jump about.
Not exactly. So I've got to go and ask for things that jump
Rodriguez
about in
Phodes
trees,
is a
have I?
lab.
Yes,
That's really
gorillas
great,
or
Kenny.
monkeys or something like that.
Gorillas or monkeys? So we're
Somewhere near these phodes and basilisks.
what are the bodas and basilisks? They were the sort of...
Phodes are those birds and basilisks
Other
are
lizards and things.
Oh,
yeah.
so near the birds and the lizard, there's something that jumps about in trees.
No doubt you're going to have to emulate them.
I don't think you can be a director of the zoo. Now,
Provokes a faraway look.
hello?